Boom, welcome to this video, and in this video I'm going to show you how I sign 6 paid customers per week. Actually this year it was more, it's almost 8 paid customers per week. I will show you the stats. And in the times where the trust is so low and most people are getting ghosted nonstop, no one's taking action, no one's clicking their link, no one's signing up. If they do, they put the email or whatever, they don't watch and consume their content, the webinar, the challenge, or whatever it is, right? The free training, like not to mention they don't want to hear their offer. No one wants to jump on any calls, like it's just Wild West, right? So how am I doing this? For example, I've actually signed, as you can see, 363 customers in the last 12 months. And I had 383 payments total, right? And my subscriber lifetime value is how much person pays, right? Is $2,910 when they subscribe, they pay total. So let's say year to date, right? So here's this year, 188 new customers, okay? It's July 18th at the time of me recording this. We're literally halfway through the year. I had 188 new customers, 202 successful payments, right? And you can see the subscriber lifetime value, this compared to last year. Last year it was 1,972 per person that subscribes, and now it's 2,900. So I've increased that 47%. I make more per person who subscribes than last year. 87% is payments are up, successful payments. 172% customers, okay? Because, and look at this, disputed payments, 0, no disputed payments. Zero previous year, not one disputed payment, okay? So that being said, all with this one profile, okay? So how do I do that in times where, let me show you this, where this is how basically what most people are doing, what I call a one-way funnel, right? You only have one way. It goes like this. Let me grab the pen. It goes like this. You only go one way, right? There's CTA and we push you down. Then there's the offer, and then this here would be follow-up. It says the offer, but basically follow-up again, right? And what happens is it's a leaky bucket. They just leak all their leads or burn them, lose them, whatever you want to call it, right? They're getting ghosted, and like 99% of people online are going through this. There are 2 comma club winners who have disappeared. I know multi 6 figs earners who have disappeared. Why? Because this doesn't work anymore. You just leak all your effort, all effort they put in content, creating offer, whatever time they spend with people, talking, creating whatever content, reels or writing, and so on. They just lose all the leads. On this side here, I will show you the system I use, okay, and how that works. But basically, this one-way funnel doesn't work anymore. Hence, because I use a system, I've managed to increase my payments, increase new customers, increase subscriber rate, everything. So these are the last payments. Let's go. There's no equal, greater than $299. Just to show you quickly, for example, and there are subscriptions like subscription update, subscription creation, subscriptions. Okay, here's subscription. Look at this: 650 subscription, 500 subscription. These are 300. Let's see next one. 500 there. So some are one-time payments of 3,000, 1,000, 2,400, 1,000, right? But there are many subscriptions. Okay, I don't want to go on and on. The point is that this doesn't work anymore, right? There's huge lack of trust. I call it a trust recession. Everyone talks about recession, money, whatever economy. There's trust recession. No one believes anybody, right? No one trusts in anyone. And that's a massive problem. This is why even these earners have disappeared, right? It's because they couldn't sustain this model anymore. They were just burning audience, burning leads they had, right? Most people don't have any, so it's even harder to build it today. This is 2024, and obviously going forward, it's going to get even harder. But there is a way. Obviously, you can see how am I doing it, right? And we all know it takes hours of content. They say 7 hours of content and 11 touch points for someone to buy. This is what it takes. And if we don't organize this strategically plan so they can consume hours of our content, have multiple 11 plus touch point with us, then it's going to be very hard for people to buy. So this is the system I use, where once they come in, sorry, I didn't want to do that. Okay, here we go. Once they come into the system, right? So I started using just a Facebook profile, can be any social media basically, but I started with that. Something really enticing, like what's in it for me, what's in for them, so that it attracts them, brings them in. Then the community funnel, where basically they qualify themselves, they request access to my stuff. There's sequences that are very easy to set up. Like it takes a couple minutes really to set them up. You don't have to be an email wizard. That then further nurtures them. Not pitch, not sell, not just pitch slap. Then there's DMs. And what I do now, you don't have to do this now, right? But what I only talk in DMs with my customers. Like you purchased at least something. You at least gave me $5. You show buyer intent. You show that you are committed. You want to take action, right? Now, you don't need to talk only to your paid customers. If you're just starting out, you can talk to your qualified leads. You don't want to spend to build these 7 hours of content and create touch points in DMs or with, let's say, reels or just written content, whatever it is. Imagine 30-second or whatever, 1-2 minute reel. How many of those they need to consume so they get 7 hours of your content? And they actually then take action on your, whatever your program has, a webinar, for them to book a call, to attend the challenge, whatever, right? This is what it takes for them to take action, to really commit, to listen to you. Or imagine doing that in DMs. I did that back in 2021, but now, I would never do that. And here's why, and why this system helps me. Once it's set up, let me go. So look at this. I'll just show you quickly. I live here as a digital nomad in Spain. Here's my story archive. Here's today's 18th of July, 14th of July on the beach. Okay. This is with my kiddo walking 8th of July and recording this. 5th of July, walking with my kiddo. I'm working, recording this while he's sleeping here, my newborn. Here's another one. 4th of July, beach. 30th of June, look at this. I mean, this is with my wife, my kiddo, right? This is what the life I live while these kind of 16, 23rd. Look at this. This is literally 8. I'm sharing this when I'm at the beach. I'm not and you see a ton of kiddos and stuff and so on, right? So once I have this system, it brings me these customers, right? And this is what actually I've decided for the first time ever with a business partner of mine to share, because he does the same, and share and show others how to do it, because beyond now, summer 2024 and going forward, this doesn't work anymore. This won't get any sales to anybody. There will be way more people, even 2 Comma Club, 6-figure earners, who will be disappearing, not to mention people who are struggling to get any leads, right? And so once they go through this, we have training. So I have trainings that are 40 minutes plus long. I have a training that's 3 hours long. So I get someone who comes in, they qualify themselves, they consume this training, and they get a few touch points here. And they purchase something from $5, this is how I have it organized, to $297. So these are stuff that gets them to become a customer, right? Show buyer intent, show commitment. And here I might talk with them in DMs. And then, okay, they become maybe 1K client per month, right? There they get a lot of access to me, obviously. So that's why. But this is really easy to set up. And once it's set up, you're good to go. So I'm sharing this now, all behind the scenes in a school community with my business partner. We just started it. So here's the school community, client attraction ecosystem. And this is how we have built and how we get new customers every week, and we share how this works. And you see people posting wins, sales, etc. And here's the classroom. This is where you get the Ecosystem Academy, where we teach this ecosystem in depth. This is welcome and walkthrough. There are a couple of it, but this is the academy you get access to. There are some super cool bonuses where you get purple label on our offers, and other bonuses where you can ask us questions on live calls and so on. There's some levels you can unlock and get lifetime access. This is just with the engagement, by the way, these two inside. And 6-figure templates. You get templates for content offers, DMs, etc. You can copy, save it on your drive, do whatever you want and use it. It's the ones we actually use, and we will be updating that all the time. And obviously, most important, the academy. Plus, you get access to the live call where we go over all those things and answer your questions about your offers, about what you're doing, etc. and so on. So yeah, if this looks interesting to you, you actually want to find out how you can set up your own ecosystem. And we start with this inner triangle, and then we slowly add stuff and move to the outer one. So nothing overwhelming, like really easy to set up like that step by step. If you want to do that, you want to create like paid clients per week. If you divide this, by the way, these 6 months, 188 new customers, I think that's 8 customers per week. So I'm under promising here what I'm actually doing. I mean, right, I say 6 paid customers, but basically this year it's been 7.8, I think, when you calculate that. You can check that. So if you want to do that, get those paid customers, and then talk to people like that who are committed, who paid you and so on, and you want to see all the behind the scenes stuff, how we do it, just click the link below to see how you can join this community, and yeah, see you inside.